Hey, 𝗟𝗶𝗶𝗱𝗃𝗀𝗃 here. I am off camera today, but I do want to share with you a day 19 update on the GovCon journey for 𝗟𝗟𝗃𝗀𝗃𝗃. 𝗟𝗟𝗃𝗀𝗃 is a company I'm starting January 1st and running it through the December 31st timeframe, getting it to $1 million, following the process I teach over and over again. So today, what I wanted to just quickly show you are some of the tools I've been using the last 18 days, and then also show you some thoughts I've had about, well, who am I going to start outreaching to? I've already looked at who buys what I sell, and that'll be a direction I'm going. But there's a low-hanging fruit type person to call, and so I want to show you that. So that's why I'm here on GovCon in a Box. Yeah, this is the tool I use. I own it, but that doesn't matter at the moment. I'm one of 5 co-founders on here, but we use this tool. I use this tool to be able to use some of the I use this platform to use some of the tools I was talking about. So here, when I'm doing NAICS code generator or keyword generator, you can come down there and see that. What I really wanted to talk to you about today, and there's all sorts of training and other stuff, but right here, here's another free tool that I use. And I wanted to point it out to you because I'm going to use this tool to find target customers for me. If this is your first time watching the video, I'm going to build $1 million of revenue pursuing contract dollars from government buyers, like small business specialists, the people who are trying to reach industry. So anyways, we built this tool. I've been building this for 4 years, and we just made it automated in, like a digital database, searchable database. I used to give it as a PDF, but I could come in here and say I'm trying to go after one particular department within the, this is USDA. So say I'm trying to go after agriculture marketing services. I'm able to find 5 results. I don't know if any of these are duplicated. Some of them, this one here, I can just see it's a little outdated and needs to be updated. But I have information that I'm able to follow up with, a phone number, an email, and a point of contact. And I can do this across the board. This particular database has over 1,000 names I've gathered in the years I've been a government contractor and teaching government contracting, over 1,000 names. And so if you're looking for people in different places, like say I was going to go after the Navy. Where are you, Navy? Department of Navy. Why am I missing it? Oh, it's funny because Department of Defense, and then in this particular case, it's Department of Navy. I might modify this a little bit. What did I do? Lose the Navy? Come on, where's the Navy? Where is the Navy? How on earth am I missing the Navy? Let me try this search really quick. Navy, there it is. I must have just been missing it. But in here, you can see there's 194 people in the Navy, and these are all small business specialists one way or another, right? This data is an ongoing living document. So let's say 30 of them maybe, retired or something. Still, you're talking about 150 plus people just at one department. And I wanted to share a quick tip. This is for people following me, but my ultimate goal is probably going to be 42 customers. And I'll talk more about this when I really get into my pricing and how I'm going to sell. But 42 customers at $24,000 a year will get me $1 million. And that $24,000 a year, I'm envisioning that it'll be $2,000 a month. So I'm going to try to create some sort of subscription that I can get folks to do this. And the reason I did that is because let's just use the Bureau of Medicine and Surgery, right? Here's a deputy director for small business. If I try to reach out to Sylvia and get 60 to 120K, she's not going to have that budget. Maybe Bureau of Medicine and Surgery doesn't have it. But what if I could offer her a package that is $24,000, so $2,000 a year, or $2,000 a month, where I'm guiding her through that, right? Maybe she will sign on a contract like that, and I just need 42 of those to reach that $1 million goal that I have for 2025. Well, we're talking about 42 out of 194, but that's just the Air Force. That's just the Navy, right? If I picked DHS, so Homeland Security, they have far less, I think. Let me see what they got. So they got 45, right? But if I'm able to go in there and look at them, so now it starts being doable because I might work with these guys who are from FEMA, or one from FEMA, one from FLEC, and I'm able to start building it out there. Anyway, so I just wanted to point out this tool. Let me come back to the homepage. I just wanted to point out the tools that I'm using to start driving towards what I want. So here, Federal Small Business Specialist Directory, That's the one I was just looking at, where I can start reaching out to these people. And you can do the same thing, right? I'm going to sell to them, but before I sell to them, I'm going to try to engage them and do some other stuff, learn about the agency. And I'll show you all through the coming months how I do that, driving towards revenue. And then early on in the first 18 days, I was showing you how I used the keyword generator, the NAICS code generator. You just go to GovCon in a box and you can find those. Several of the free tools that we have are right here, and you can get access to them. And that's really important for me to have you be able to see that. So, okay, this will be a shorter video for day 19. Frankly, I'm just having too much fun with my boys today. So I wanted to jump on quickly, do a video for you and give you some value there. And then I'll pick back up tomorrow. I really want to dive into capability statement and get that thing done. All right, I will see you in the next episode.